Hey guys, this is Jency Kelly, the guy with no original intro, and today um, we are gonna do a whole thing about the PTB, the new chapter. Um, all right, so um, we are gonna do breakthrough, a breakdown of everything that can happen in the chapter. So the new killer power, everything. We're gonna show the new maps. We're gonna show a little bit of gameplay around the killer, um, and explain everything that is in the public test build. And there's gonna be a following video showing everything that's gonna have like a comparison from what was in the PTB versus what is gonna be the final chapter release, if there is major change, because I feel like there should be major change for the new killer. So I'm gonna be with my friend Dry Noodle, and I'm gonna have another friend joining maybe. So we're gonna start by showing everything from the killer and everything from the survivor. Um, so we're gonna start for the killer with their perk. So the first perk is Game Afoot. So while you are chasing the obsession, this perk activate, damaging generators and breaking walls or pallets give you a 5% A status effect for 10 seconds. So basically what it does is that when you're chasing the obsession and you like they drop a pallet or you pass near a generator, kicking it will give you a 5% ace to catch up to the obsession. Um, and you have only that for 10 seconds. And I think the most useful part of it is when you hit the survivor with the total most time in chase with a basic attack, they become the obsession. So when you're getting um, it while you chase a killer for a while, you become the new obsession, which can be useful, I think. Um, our next perk is called Leverage. So each time you hook a survivor, you gain a token, up to 10 tokens. When you hook a survivor, this perk activates for each token. Reduce the speed at which survivor heal by 5% for 30 seconds. So basically, each time you hook a survivor, you gain a token, and for the next 30 seconds, survivors healing will heal 5% slower per token. So it can go, if you have 10 tokens, they will heal 50% slower, which is really good, like for keeping survivors for from healing. The bad part of it is it's only for 30 seconds, and you need to get the hooks necessary for it. So there's a lot of like, the effect is good, but the method to get the effect and the amount of time you have to do the effect is not that good. And the last perk is Twack. So after hooking a survivor, the next breakable wall or pallet you break will make survivor within 32 meters scream and reveal the aura for 4 seconds, and Twack is active for 75 seconds after the survivor is hooked. Which means that um, when you hook a survivor and then you break a pallet or a breakable wall, everybody at 32 meters will scream and show their aura for 4 seconds. So I think this one is not that bad, um, but it ain't that good either. So how the power work? The power is eyes in the sky. So the school merchants start the trial with 4 drones. Pressing the power button, place a drone which enters the active mode after a short boot up period. In this mode, the drone creates a detection zone around itself. Within it, the killer is undetectable and survivor gain locked on progress. The drone revert to scouting mode when no survivor is detected for a while. In scouting mode, the drone begins a sweeping scan, and if it finds a survivor, it re-enters active mode. Survivor can interact with the drone to disable it. If they fail, it enters active mode. If they succeed, it returns to the killer, but the survivor is stuck with a claw trap. So we're also gonna explain everything, and then we're gonna show it in game. The claw traps broadcast the survivor location to the killer until its battery dies. If they get too close to a drone, it enters active mode and the claw trap battery is recharged. The killer can press the ability button to open a radar to see the location of survivor with claw trap and those in the detection zone. And the last effect is lock on, so when full, the survivor is revealed by killer instinct while inside a drone detection zone and suffers from the exposed status effect until the meter discharge or they are put into the dying state. So basically what this does is if a survivor is in the drone zone for too long, they get exposed or they get one shot down and they get revealed by killer instinct, which show you where they are, kind of. Now we're gonna watch what the add-ons for the new killer, the Skull Merchant, do. So our first one is the ultrasonic trap speaker. So survivor with a claw trap destroy pallet when fast vaulting them. Claw trap with an empty battery gauge are destroyed when fast vaulting a pallet. So when you vault and you have a tracker on you, you break the pallet if you fast vault, so you have to slow vault. So that's kind of useful for chase purposes. Because this killer have nothing in her kit that is not add-ons who works with those things. The add power floodlight is the next add-on. So survivor in a drone active zone suffer from the blindness status effect. This effect lingers for 15 seconds after leaving the area. So that's a way to put a drone on someone and then they cannot see the next objective if they have something, or they cannot see the aura of whatever. It's kind of useful, but it's not that useful, so that's why it's a brown probably. But I still like it. The eye current upgrade, so it decreases the activate drone cooldown by 10%. So they activate faster. The Addy Valence number 1, so survivor in a drone active zone suffer from 20% smaller skill check. This effect lingers for 15 seconds after leaving the area. Again, I think if you have a gen build on this killer, this is a good add-on to have. The stereo remote mic increases the unhackable state duration of drone by 10%. So that makes the drone unhackable for 10% more of the time, which is kind of useful. The shotgun speaker. So survivor in the drone's active zone have no skill check warning. This effect lingers for 15 seconds after leaving the area. Again, with a build for generators, this is a really useful one. Overcharge. Yep, same name as the perk. Increase the battery life of claw trap by 20%, so you have claw trap longer on a survivor. The low power mode increase the duration of drone active mode by 10%, so that makes it that they stay longer. Adaptive lighting increase the lingering duration of the undetectable status effect by 20%, because in a base kit she can get undetectable when in a drone zone. The vital targeting processor, so increase the speed at which lock-on build up inside drones active zone by 10%. And lock-on is when you get exposed. And the powder glass add-on, so claw trapped survivor you hit suffer from the hemorrhage and mangle status effect until fully healed. So if you chase a survivor who have a trap, they will get hemorrhage if you hit them in a chase. But if they remove the trap, they will no longer have this effect. But if they got it and then remove the trap, they're gonna have this effect until they heal back up. The loose screw, so survivor in drone active zone suffer from exhausted status effect. This effect lingers for 3 seconds after leaving the area. So basically, when they're going in the drone active zone, they cannot use the dead hard, sprint burst, or whatever because they got exhausted already. Um, the infrared upgrade. So anytime a claw trap is removed, the survivor aura is revealed for 4 seconds, which can be useful for knowing where to go next, or approximately. The brown nose generator. Survivor in a drone active zone suffer from the oblivious status effect. This effect lingers for 15 seconds after leaving the area. So I don't think that one is that good because if you are already in a drone area, you are already undetectable. Where it comes handy is when if you put a drone, they are in the zone and they leave. Even when you leave, you're not undetectable, but they are oblivious, so it's like if you stayed undetectable after leaving, which could be useful in certain situations, but everyone will have to learn the killer better, and if it gets buff in the full release, we're gonna have to learn it again. The randomized strobes, so survivor that enter a drone active zone suffer from a 5% hindered status effect for 3 seconds, which means that when they enter a zone drone, they get slower by 5% of the speed, so you have a better chance to catch them up. And that's basically it. Geographical readout. So while in a drone active zone, gain a 2% A status effect and 15% action speed bonus for breaking pallet, breakable walls, damaging generator, and vaulting. These effects linger for 50 seconds after leaving the area. So basically, you get faster in a drone zone, you break everything faster, even vault faster, and you have 15 seconds after leaving to keep having the same effect. The expired battery. All survivors start a trial with a claw trap. Increase the battery life of the starting claw trap by 150%, so you have a claw trap for longer. These claw traps do not recharge and are automatically destroyed when the battery is empty. So they start with a claw trap. The claw traps stay longer, but they don't even have to remove it. They're just gonna break. But it's kind of useful to know where they are at the beginning of a trial. So that's already good. The advanced movement prediction, which is I think the best add-on on this killer. So survivor that enter a drone active zone after aura revealed for 6 seconds. So you put the drone up in a loop while you're chasing, and you can see the aura of the survivor for 6 seconds if they are in the drone zone. So that's super useful. The prototype router. So gain a 5% A status effect when entering a drone active zone triggered by a survivor. This effect does not stack and can only trigger once per active drone. This effect is lost when hitting a survivor. So you get way faster when you enter a drone zone, but the drone have to be activated by a survivor. If it's not activated by a survivor, it's not gonna do anything. So that's a bad. The iridescent unpublished manuscript. So activating a drone causes it to gain a 32-meter terror radius for 15 seconds. This effect can only be applied to one drone at a time. Increase the activation cooldown by 25%. So you pull a drone, and the drone itself, when it activates for 15 seconds, get a 32-meter terror radius, so that can scare people to thinking that you're getting closer when in fact you're getting farther away, or you're indetectable, or whatever. So that was all of our add-ons. Explain. So this is Renato, Lyra. So you have 3 perks, like always. The first perk is called Blood Rush. So this perk activates once you are 1 hook away from death. So when you're dead on hook, this perk activates. While healthy, running, and suffering from exhaustion, press the active ability button 1 to lose a health state and recover from exhaustion instantly, and gain the broken status effect for 20 seconds. You are automatically healed from injured to healthy after 20 seconds. Being put into the dying state will cancel the healing effect. And you can activate it once per trial only. So it's not that bad of a perk. It's just like there's better way to do it. But basically what it does is you're exhausted, like you use sprint burst, you use light, you use dead hard, you're LT, you're in a chase, you're dead on hook, you press the ability button, you uh, you get like no matter like, so like you're injured and with broken, so you cannot heal yourself during that time, and you regain your exhaustion completely. And then after 20 seconds, you regain your health state. So that allows you to get like 2 sprint bursts in a row to get as far away from the killer as possible. Um, background player is his other perk. So after you unhook another survivor, break into a sprint at 150% your normal running speed for 6 seconds and gain exhaustion. This perk cannot be used while suffering from exhaustion. This perk causes exhaustion for 40 seconds. So you run really fast after unhooking. I don't really like this perk because it just insists the killer at chasing the unhooked survivor. But I like the thought behind it. So you break into a 150 running speed after unhooking successfully a survivor, which is kind of cool, I think. His last perk is Teamwork Collective Stealth. So whenever another survivor finish healing you, you both leave no scratch mark as long as you stay within 12 meters of the survivor who healed you, or until one of you lose a health state. And it can be triggered once every 140 seconds, and they can have only one effect of it at a time. So when you're healing, when you get healed, you and the other person, if you stay close together, leave no scratch mark. So yeah, so it's kind of like a health aspect, but you have to stay close to someone else. I think it's good. That's a new type of perk, teamwork, which means like 2 survivor with different perk that are teamwork make the perks stronger. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna switch to the other survivor because on this chapter you get 2 survivors, which is Thalita. So Thalita have our first perk is the teamwork one. So teamwork power of 2. Whenever you finish healing another survivor, you both move 5% faster as long as you stay within 12 meters of the survivor you healed, or until one of you lose a health state. So basically what it does is that it combined with the other one, but when you are healing someone, and you stay close, you get 5% faster running speed. So the teamwork, I like the idea of the teamwork perk where 2 different person have 2 different perks and they complete each other to make them stronger. I like the concept. I really do like the concept. Our other perk is friendly competition. So whenever you finish repairing a generator with at least one other survivor, this perk activates. You and other survivor who finished repairing the generator will, with you, get 5% increased repair progress speed for 75 seconds. So the best way to use that perk, I believe, is to go on the gen, repair the thing with the person, finish the gen, run to both a separate gen and start working on it, because you are gonna repair 5% faster. And I really like that. That's like a really good perk, but you have only 75 seconds to use it, which might be a lot, but if you don't find another generator, it's useless because you won't have any benefit from it. So you have to find a generator fast enough, and you have to finish a gen. So you don't even have to work the entire gen. You can just work on a gen and finish it with someone else to get the effect activating. Our last perk is Cut Loose. So after performing a rush volt in a chase, this perk activates. While this perk is active, your rush volt are silent for up to 6 seconds, and successfully performing a rush volt during that time reset the timer. So basically you have to volt and volt and volt and volt again, and the first volt is going to be loud, but all the other volt are going to be quiet for 6 seconds, but every time you volt it reset the timer. We're all going to show that in gameplay soon enough, but it's all gonna be clearer when we're gonna be in game. There is 3 new map with the next update coming. So I'm gonna trick it so that we get one of those map automatically. Perk map random. We're not checking a random map. We're gonna go with the map that is dedicated to this killer, which is this one, the Shelter Wood. In the base game right now, the Shelter Woods are the Macmillan Estate map, which is super empty. They added stuff in there, so we're gonna go in this map. Alright, so this is the reworked Shelter Wood. So, we're just gonna explore it really quick. So we have this beautiful practice range for it, which I think is good. Like, it gives Halloween 2018 vibes. Then you have the lab under it, which is a basic loop with a long wall. Not that hard to do, but aesthetically it's pleasing, I think. The basement can spawn in there now, which is better than just the shack. And we have an upstairs, which is a luxury lounge. So there's a vault in there. There's a chest right here. And there's a part of stuff right here. You can loop around. There's another vault here. You can drop here. So that's the new addition to the Shelter Wood, is that building, which I honestly think it's kind of good. It's not that bad at all. Alright, so we're gonna try to find where my friends are. Can you guys go to the main building? There's, oh yeah, also I didn't mention there's a tent here that goes in other tents. Oh, I see you. Hey, who's Thalita? Oh, it's River. Where are you at, River? River, stop running! River, why are you running? River! Stop doing that. Alright. Alright, so we can show the drone power. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a drone, like, right here. So, the drone is in activation mode, so that takes a few seconds. Now it's active. So, now I'm undetectable. And it's doing all this on around. Now as you can see, you hear her deteriorators. That's because she's exposed. So if she would be healthy, Drainudals, can you come to the main building as well? Alright. So, can you vault this? Can you vault this? Yeah. Vault it back. Keep vaulting it. Again. Yeah, so now you see, her vaulting was silent. But she can do that every time. Oh, okay. So now I detect someone, so I can check. And yes, so here, I can detect him. He's in the drone radius. Alright. So now he's exposed, so if I hit him... Oops, that's not how you hit someone. But if I hit him, he is insta-downable. But yeah, so another thing is I can recall the drone. So here we go. But now I'm not undetectable anymore. Because I took away the ability to be undetectable. Alright, so... Okay, I just noticed that. That's kind of cool. She have an idle animation. Okay, so... And then you guys can run away, like really close to each other. Okay, now you guys run this way, together, both of you. No, run farther away from me. Okay, run together. Go. So now they're faster, 5% faster, and they don't leave scratch mark because they have the perks. And if they get farther, okay, here we go. So now I'm gonna hook river. So I'm gonna hook river. So dry noodles, you can go on a hooker. And just notice that I cannot put drones in this zone. Okay, now dry noodles, run. Run away. So you have a 150% sprint. Look how fast this is. And then he became normal again. So that's cool. So I'm gonna put another drone. Right here, for example. So now it's setting up. It takes some time, and then it's active. So you guys stay out of the zone. No, guys, just get out of the zone first. Be there. There we go. So now we're just gonna wait. If no one's in the zone, after a while, the drone will go into a scouting state. So we're just gonna wait for that. Okay, here we go. So now, if a survivor gets detected by that, it will go back. If a survivor can run into there and grab the drone without being detected by the thing, they can deactivate it. So Noodle, if you're ready for the task, you can just try to run for it and deactivate it. I'm not gonna hit you or anything. So yeah, now he's hacking it. Okay, here we go. So now I can detect him because you have a track on his shoulder right here. And as you can see, the track have batteries. So like you can see that battery is going down. It's the 3 little points. But if I put a drone, it charges the battery back up. So don't do anything. Okay, yeah, so look, the battery is all back up. So now get out of the zone. Alright. And I can detect I could detect a river if she was in the zone. So yeah, so now the battery will just go down. We're gonna wait for it. And right now I should be undetectable because I'm in the zone radius. Yeah. So now when the batteries go all the way down, you can remove it. Oh, he missed it. So now it gets battery. Because it's like a type of different skill check, but you can't remove it if you do it right, and that just make him like undetectable to my radar. That's basically the killer's power. Really good for tracking. You have 4 of those drones, and yeah, so he removed his own thing. But if I was in chase with him, I would be if I hit him, I would be able to. There we go. So you can unhook him. Oh wait, he cannot be exhausted, can he? No, he can. He still can, I think. So I'm gonna hook him again. No, wait, no. I'm gonna hook you again. Where are you at? I lost you. Okay, no, there you are. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna be there. Hook you back here. So now he's dead on a hook. Unhook him again. I'm not gonna hook him 3 times. Unhook him again, the river. Alright. So heal him completely. So now he's dead on hook, so he can use his last perk. Which is a blood rush. Alright. So I'm gonna hook river. I think I hook you once only. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna hook river now. So dry noodles, you're gonna unhook her and then just run away. Now run away, dry noodle. Here we go. So now you have a 150% boost. Alright. So now when you are exhausted, keep running. Now you're exhausted, keep running. You can get rid of the exhaustion by pressing the E button, I think. Yeah, so now he's injured and everything. But he should have his exhaustion back up. And after 20 seconds without getting hit, he will simply recover and be LT again. And like a few seconds now. Yeah, and now it's completely LT again. So that's what his other perk do. Yeah, the music is kind of really repetitive. I don't really like it for the chase music. Oh yeah, so if you think they are healing slower is because of Leverance, which is one of my perk. So every time, now I have 4 tokens on that perk, as you can see. So they should be healing 20% slower after the first 30 seconds, which was not the case, so it's useless. The other one is, as you can yeah, okay, so follow me, River. There's a pallet right here. So you can drop that pallet. Alright, so now I'm gonna chase you, and you're just gonna vault that pallet back and forth. Alright, so just vault the pallet back and forth. Yeah, come on, continue. So yeah, so as long as she keeps vaulting, she will do no sound at all. Which is her perk. I wanted to show it earlier, but because she was in chase, she was not doing it. But yeah, as long as she does that, she will be not doing any sound of vaulting on that pallet. Ever. Okay, Noodle, so I'm gonna go in the chase with you. So, let's run. Yes, okay, so now the perk is activated. Oops, fuck. Yeah, okay, so now that the perk is activated, I should have faster damage speed. No, yeah, now I have 5% ace for the chase. And yeah, okay, so let's just get her. So that's what lever do. You can work on the gen if you want to. Actually pick her up. I forgot. There's one last perk I have to show. But yeah, so that's what Game of Foot does. So if I chase the obsession and then break a pallet, break a breakable wall or a generator, I get 5% ace for what was it, like 15 seconds? So when they're gonna finish the gen together, they can go to another gen, which I'm gonna show them so that it's quickly. Can I see the progress? No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna wait for that. All right. So now follow me. Come on, guys. All right. There's a gen right here. So go work on it. So now, she's repairing the gen way faster. We cannot really see it. I can probably show it as a survivor later. But like, both of them now have 5% more faster speed because they finished the gen together. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright. So don't wiggle out. Okay. Noodle, stop working on the gen. Stop working on gen. So now Twack is activated. So if I do this, oh, is it a pallet or breakable walls? Oh shit. Renato, go drop a pallet. Go. Drop the shack pallet. Come on, Noodle. Drop shack pallet quick. Yeah. All right. So if I do this, he scream and I can see his aura. So that's the last of my perks. So we show every perk. So I know Ash is close by, so you can go grab Ash. It's like right here. Yeah. So it's at the shack. You know. Yeah, there we go. So that is everything you have to know about the chapter. There is 2 other maps also, which are the rework of the Temple of Purgation and the Mother's Dwelling. But now, river abuse. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna go into a real match. Hopefully they're gonna change it, because right now she's really not a strong killer. Because yes, she can detect a lot of stuff, but she cannot, like, she's not good in chase. She's not good at like pressure. She can just like surveillance. So hopefully she get buffs. And yeah, now we're gonna go in real game and see what we can do from here.
What were you saying? You hoped that we would get
Shelterwood. Okay.
It's obvious.
So Shelterwood. We got to Shelterwood. So we had the same map that we just did. All right. So let's try to find generators. I know there's one in there that will always spawn.
Alright, Jesus already.
Okay. Alright, so right now I'm slow. But if someone will help me do my gen, I would be able to. Oh, where are you? Oh god, you're close to me.
Oh yeah, I see you over there. I see Jinsey on, or someone on the...
Going for the rescue. Alright, so I'm gonna try to go deactivate that drone. So up. Right, there we go. So now she can detect me, but I have a battery. So, River, you're doing a boon? Alright.
Yeah.
So I have so at the base I have a gen almost done, so if you can help me after that to finish it, I can show the perk, cause like I couldn't really show it. So one gen done, that's good. Now my cloud trap is off.
I'm coming to the shed.
Oh, I think they're with me at shed.
Oh.
Okay, so the big base camp, like that you have a gen almost done there. I can go for the save.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you going for the save?
yeah, I'm going for the save, so don't finish the gen. I'm gonna come back.
Okay, I see you. I'm coming.
Alright, so let's just go there. Yeah, okay, so are you on the gen? Alright, so okay, I'm with someone on the gen. Okay, so now if we go to another gen, like I just finished it. Okay, so if you go in another gen like this one, for example, I repair 5% faster. So now you can see. Go off river for like 2 seconds. Heal the person.
Oh yeah.
So I can see my bar is yellow because it's going faster than it should be. Because I'm working 5% faster than normal. Normal gen progress should be. Oh, yes. Alright. And now it's over. If I stay too long in the gen zone, one, she can detect me, but yeah, okay. But now I'm exposed. She hit me literally just before I got exposed. So now I just have to stay outside of the zone drone. Oh god, I tried. I tried something. Yeah, so where there's a drone, the zone, the gen is almost done. Oh yeah. Just don't stay in the drone too long, because if you do, you will be able to be one shot.
Yeah.
So like that's the sad part. Like if you stay in the zone, like you have 8 seconds where you literally can be stalked and one shot by the drones. Oh.
Whoops.
Auto noodles. They're right there too. We go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go, sadly. You have a 1K, congrats.
I'm sorry, Noodles.
Please don't add
No
spawn
problem.
under you. Add spawn under you, please.
Yeah.
I got a progress somehow, which will not matter at all. But yeah, so that was the you killer. Point of view as a survivor. So as you could see,
I
there's
think
a
they're letting me go.
they let you, yeah, they let you go. Okay, awesome. But yeah, as you could see, when you hack a drone or when you remove the claw trap, you have different skill check, which is tap the right arrow. This killer is not it. Yeah, I know, right? Saul Goodman. So yeah, as you can see, there was like different skill check, which the arrow, which I think is like the best part of the power of the killer. And as you can see, they were doing their adept just with Franklin's demise, and they got no value out of any of those perks probably. Prototype rotor, which give you 5% ace when you go in an active zone, which I don't think we did active any drones. I think it was all hers, so they got no nothing out of that. And the iridescence unpublished manuscript, which make the drone 32 meters terror radius, and make them take longer to activate. Yeah. I think like she had to have a rework of her power or just like some other stuff going on for her, because as of now she is weaker than Hag, she is weaker than Myers, and she's even like weaker than the twins in some sort of way. Because her power can track people, yes, but the tracking does nothing. And yeah, so kind of bad, I think. So hopefully at the release she's better, she get buffs. I
Boa sorte, Thalita.
yeah, also when they are together they have voice line, which is awesome. And I think it's a little bit sad that the killer doesn't have voice line itself. I don't hate the chapter. Like a lot of people say it's the worst chapter ever. I don't hate it, but I kind of agree. It's not the best chapter that Behavior made. With like how the power work, how the perks are. It's not the best. I still like it, but they need to be some changes to them before release, because otherwise I think people will only buy it for maybe the survivors, and even then the perks of the survivors are okay. So like they have nothing to support them, so it's gonna be a Twins 2.0. let's hear your thoughts. But yeah, like I said, like I like it, but it need a rework, because as of this, the killer is trash. Like there's a bunch of her add-ons that are awesome, but when you read what they do, you're like, that should be base kit to help her. Like you get faster in the drone zone, you can see the aura for 6 seconds when you put the drone. Like those things should be base kit, they shouldn't be add-ons. Get it. Oh, we got it. Okay, Mother's Dwelling.
I do.
So this is Mother's Dwelling. This is the map of the Huntress. They reworked it, so everything looks different, which is awesome,
Oh shit.
and it looks really good. I like the rework, but there's some stuff that I dislike about it.
Sorry. Oh. Hi, Noodle. Oh, is that you?
No,
That
Noodle.
was horrible.
Noodle died.
It's Hey Pepper.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a bug too that I hope they fix for the final release, where, you know, oh hey, you're undetectable. Every mine is worth it. Oh, that's a wall. Hello. Oh yeah, by the way guys, there's a funny thing. If you get exposed by our drones, like she gets killer instinct, so you know, like she knows where you are even, and like at all time. And when you get exposed and she get killer instinct, the props say caught in 4K. That's like just a funny thing. Thank you, Prey Paper. Yes. Oh. Oh my god, you guys, stop sending picture of me.
Who else in the picture?
Noodles and another picture.
Oh, where's the other guy?
So I feel bad for doing this, but I'm gonna heal myself. So yeah, so chapter overall, I think it's okay, but there's clearly some rework. I think the best part is like the new skill check mechanic and the reworked map, for now at least. And even then, some of the reworked map, like, they're good looking. Oh, there's a drone in there. Da. She's looking at me.
Oh, someone's coming my way. I wonder who that is.
Well, I'm getting chased by her. She's looking where I'm at.
I don't think that's you then.
It is me.
Oh,
okay.
she's after me.
Wait, no, I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a new shack. I like it. Oh shit. Down, up, right, up, up. No!
Oh,
Yes, I know, Lou. I know. Just showed me. On my second hook, I did not a lot of stuff. Generator-wise, but I was able to show a lot of stuff though, so I'm happy with that.
I think I can come pick you up real quick.
I can survive a long time, but not that long. I bought the first one and the second one for 60 cents. Well, that's cool. I appreciate that, Lou. I hope you don't want me to buy it too, because I'm not playing that. Okay, so let's. Have you started the gen on the main building? Noodle?
Hmm?
Have you started the gen in there?
I've just tapped it. That's about it.
Okay. Let's go finish it. River, you can finish your gen, I guess, and then help the poor dude. No, you can't finish
Nope.
the gen. Okay.
I'm heading towards this fellow.
All right, I'm doing the gen on top, and someone can go help me afterwards. I don't want.
I was almost done with my gen too. Tiny bit away.
Where was it, gen? Where she put the drone now?
By this shack. Oh, by this shack.
Shack. Okay.
There's a drone inside. Oh, she's guarding that gen now too. I see someone. I see two people actually.
Hello.
Should we try and get that gen that's in there? It's almost done. Unless she hit it over.
She's chasing me again.
It's inside, you said?
And here, no, here, in this right here, in that circle right there, ahead of us.
You have to deactivate the drone. I'm gonna try to take her away.
Okay. Oh fuck!
It's fine.
Friend.
Oh, you activate the drone again. And River, you're exposed right now, so that's not a good thing.
Ah! Oh, damn.
So Noodle, you have a thing. Pepper, have nothing. You're dying horribly. Oh.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. Well, I see something that you have to work out already.
Oh.
Be free.
Oh,
You can climb on a rock.
oh fuck! Where can I move? Oh shit! Oh no! She's about to get peppered. Oh no, Pepper! What you gonna try and slug? No, oh shit, I have to find the hatch now.
Oh, Noodle dies. Oh.
Huh?
I missed that. Noodle died. Oops. Alright, so Hatch have more chance to spawn in the shack than the main
Okay.
building.
Okay.
She's like after you now.
Fuck, you have to meet out. Fuck now, please! Oh.
Rip.
Hey, you became the obsession.
Good match, though.
She have game of foot. Oh, is she gonna give it to you? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Well, she's a nice lady. Are you gonna go in there